Hello everyone, thank you for visiting my channel, and I would like to make this video just for you guys that love to know about the accessories that I put it on. Especially in this bike, I put it on the rear lights, auxiliary lights for the function for the brakes, and also the rear running lights, as well as the signals left and right. Okay, so yeah, I would like to explain, not very detailed, but at least you get an idea how I install that, and then how I try to wire the whole thing through the boxes left and right, as you can see. I'll show you more into this video. So yeah, this is the 2023 my Yamaha FJR 1300ES that I purchased in 2023 actually. Yeah, and I love this motorcycle, and yeah, I enjoy riding it. So right now we are here in Northwest, well actually Pacific Northwest. It is actually very cold. It is in winter time, so the riding seasons kind of slow down a little bit, but sometimes I do ride when the weather permit it, and it's still fun although it's cold. But the view around this area is beautiful. It is an evergreen state, by the way, so yeah, it's nice. But anyway, thank you so much, and let's get to it. I have pre-wired this one, and but I didn't have chance to open up the hole for the back of this particular box right here. So this is the box. There are two of them, and I am planning to install right here, okay, the lights. So, and then left and right. So originally planned, I was thinking about installing right here instead, but I had some challenges where I can't take these plastic reflectors off, because in order for me to take it off, I have to take the whole thing out of this shell, and I should be able to install it. However, I do not want to take this base off, because there's no reason for me to put it back again for just a little light here, because I thought I can take this one off easily so that I can install the light. So yeah, the light actually, it is pretty small. I can show you this. It is the Denali light, as you can see right here. So it is pretty small. I like this because it has bright color. It is red, but when you signal it, it just come out with amber light or yellow lights. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting up here, okay, because I'm gonna drill this hole here to insert the cable through, and then I'm going to open up the hole here and connecting to the area behind here, which is I'm going to connect some wires. So anyway, I'm going to show you the connection I have done on this one. So all right, so as you can see, let me take this one off first so you can see everything. So I already labeled the okay, let me see. I already labeled the connections, so one for the left, one for the right. So I found the right connections on each wire that delivered its own function. This is the area I'm going to drill. Okay, so I am going to do is I want to drill, open up with 5/8, yeah, 5/8 diameter of the hole, and then so I can insert this one. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to insert this end of the plug. So this is the female plug, and then I'm gonna have the male plug comes in here. So this male plug's going to be installed through the side boxes. Okay, so when I detach the side boxes, I can just simply unplug this one. So this one's gonna stay right there permanently. So and then once I move these boxes out, I disconnect it. So when I put the boxes back, I connect back, and then all the lights should function as it's supposed to be. Okay, so again, this is going to be a drill thing. Okay, I drilled on the other side, but I'll show you later. So let me start with this one. I kind of pre-measured early on about this position that most likely it's not going to be very precise, but most likely it's going to be that location right there. I already pre-mark it, so let me see. All right, I actually don't like to damage the plastics or things like that, but once I install, it should be very clean, so I'm pleased with that result. Otherwise, I don't like to see the hole here. But anyway, I think you understand what I mean. Okay, let's go. There you go. Whew, got a hole. Let's see. Well, that's pretty clean. All right, I'm going to deburr a little bit the plastic part here, and to make it smooth. Actually, the hole is pretty clean. What I do, I just want to slice some of this excessive plastic that come off the edge of this hole, so that this plug can sit flush and there's no gap and there is no uneven surface, and hopefully it's gonna be pretty. So let me see. All right, perfect. The burring is done. I like it. The hole, it looks fine. All right, so if you leave it like that, it doesn't look good, huh? Okay, but anyway, soon it's going to be disappeared. Okay, just to get an idea, so I will insert these cables through this hole, and this is gonna be sitting just like that, and then I'm gonna have the locking nut from the other side, so it's gonna be perfectly like that. Okay, so when I unplug the male plug with the box, this is going to stay. All right, so left and right, it looks the same. So, well, this cable is pretty long. I mean, and the male part also is very long. Okay, well, I'm glad they do that because I can just custom cut. So basically, as you can see here, it's not really far away. So I found there's a hole down here that I can probably use this hole. There's a pre-hole from manufacturers, and I think they did it on purpose in case you need to wash or put some, you know, some things, or maybe rain or water come here. Again, just can basically for the drain plug or drain holes, so to speak. But I don't think they will never use this one anyway. So, but yeah, that's nice. It's pre-drill hole, small, but I can open up and make it bigger. So this cables or wires gonna go through that hole, so it's gonna come out over here. So my original plan, I was about to insert from this side here, which is all right. Once you get a box, put it on, nobody can notice there's a cable here. But when you unplug it, it'll come out the box, and then you still can see that cable, which is, to me, it is unclean install. So I do not like that way. So I found there's a hole here, because there's also, let me move let me move the camera so you can see. There's also another connections I had early on. Well, actually last year I did it. You can see underneath. See, there's a cable to run through that. So that actually came from the license plate light here. So this is the extra brake lights. I installed it. So that was the cable you saw. So the connection goes straight inside here. All right. So basically, you can see this is the black cable here. That's what it came from the hole. So this is part of the rear additional brake lights I pre-installed early on last year. And I'm adding these two side boxes light, auxiliary lights. I have pre-installed it, that connectors here. So it's for the left and it's for the right. So you just basically plug in and ready to go. So the only challenge that I have is to install or to drill the box. So which is I'm gonna show you later. All right, I'm going to drill the hole here, as you can see down here. Okay, so this is the pre-hole. They're both of them, two of them I mentioned earlier. There's a pre-hole from factory, and maybe for the drain purpose. But anyway, so now I'm using that because I used one already, so I'm gonna be using this. And I will be feeding these two left and right connectors cables through the same hole. I'm going to use the rubber grommet to cover up the hole as well, so the cable can go through the grommet, so it's gonna be nice and clean install, and hopefully water will not penetrate through that. Okay, so all right, I'm going to drill down here. It is not going to be precise, however, because the hole just right in the sharp edge of the corner. So when I'm 90-degree down here, it's going to miss the original hole a little bit, but it's okay because I'm gonna be covered up with the grommet anyway. So yeah, but this is the idea. So that's the hole has been pre-done, pre-drilled by the factory. Okay, all right. Okay, gotta be careful because I don't want to hit something at the bottom. Basically, it's free down here anyway. Let me double check. Okay, let me replace with a small drill bit first. Maybe it's too big to begin with. So Here you go. It's easy. All right, so now I can bring the bigger one. Here you go. Got it. All right, the hole is done. So just want to deburr the extra plastics that come out here at the end. It's nice and smooth. Yep, it's nice. All right, it's a clean hole, so I can go ahead and install the grommet to see how it works, and then I'll slide through the cable. So, by the way, the cable, I will use the sleeve to go through the cable, to cover the cable actually, for the extra protection, and at the same time I would like to have all the uniform color, which is black, all black down here, so it's pretty much kind of like hidden down here. All right, so yeah, that's gonna be the next one I'll show you. Okay, let me prepare the grommet and this should be good to go. Okay, I'm going to drill this hole here, and we'll put some what actually I did on the other box, and I put the grommet. This is a little grommet, as you can see, very little, so the whole cable can go through the hole, easily slide in and out without any resistance. Okay, so yeah, found this one at a hardware store, by the way, and it's kind of hard to find it. So anyway, here you go. Okay, so I drilled, and now I already installed these two grommets or bushings, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so there's two holes, right? So this whole cable will go through here. Now this is too long, of course. I'm going to cut it, but right now I'm not going to do any cut. I probably need about this long anyway, but it's gonna go through there because I'm waiting until the glue is completely cured, because I put some glue there to make sure the holding there. So yeah, so the function of this grommets actually is to make sure that this whole entire cable can slide in and out easily when I am trying to detach from, hold on, let me see. I don't know if you can see. All right, so this is the connections. Okay, I already installed yesterday, because I didn't do anything in the same day because I have so many works to do, so I just do whenever I have time. So anyway, yeah, that's done. I run the wire over here and it goes inside, so I'm going to show you later on. But yeah, this one's gonna go in here and one will go on the other side. So when I take off the side box, basically the cable is gonna slide through, so I have a distance between the box and this area, so I can unlock this pin and pull out and come off together with the box. That's the idea. And then for the time being, I'm going to show you, I already pre-mark with the back tape here for each box. So I basically, so you can see that. So this area here, I aimed directly for the hole. So this is going to be, let me put this one away. Okay. So basically, this cable is gonna go through the hole. Okay, it's gonna go inside and it's gonna screw against this. So let's say, assuming the hole done, and then approximately it's going to be sitting in between these two blue tapes here. So kind of center right in between this and that. So if you want to take the whole width of this box, now this is not going to be balanced as far as the look, but I measure based on the distance from here to here, the crease inside this area here. Okay, so that's center right in the middle. So I'm going to be drilling right there in the middle through that, and then I'll slide this cable, the pigtail, through the hole and secure with the screws against this plastic. And of course, I'm going to put some glue here to make sure that the water will not penetrate or leak inside, because it has double walls inside this box. And then this cable will run through the hole, which is, you saw that here, and this both will meet inside the connecting. So when I detach from the connection here from the bike, definitely I can run the bike without the boxes and the brake lights still work normally. But when I attach these two boxes, then I can reconnect the cable, and this brake light, signal light, and running light on the rear side gonna function as it's supposed to be, or normally. Or anyway, all right, I'll be back. Let me drill that one, and then I'll show you. Alright, so I have done all the installations. As you can see, this light here and one on this side. Okay, they both functioned and installed as I preferred, and they're just nice. So let me turn it on. As you can see, the light's on now. This is just the running light for the rear, and as I brake, that's gonna be the light. Okay, and for the left signal, right signal, and then for emergency signals. Okay, so while this one blinks and then I slam the brake, it still blink yellow. Okay, it's kind of nice, right? Yeah, so it splits between its on function as emergency flashes and together with the standard flash from the motorcycle came from factory. And yeah, so yeah, I'm happy, I'm satisfied with the results, and it's pretty nice and neat, and it's a very clean install in this particular video, and I'll be explaining that later on. So since we are in the back of this motorcycle, so basically a little dot here, actually it is my dash cam for the rear, and the one in front of us as well, but I'll make on a separate video. Okay, well, thanks so much, and that's all I have for now. And yeah, look forward for the next one. Take care.